This phone I'm recording on, I somehow cracked it, but it's okay. Good morning, God bless. Hope y'all are doing well. We're actually like outside playing the game. It's over 50 degrees outside in New York today, and we have a bunch of stuff to claim before I go into the gym. It's been a while since I've been to the gym too, and that's simply because, well, I haven't been able to go. I have had really bad problems with my kneecaps. However, they're doing way better, which is fire. So let's catch some stuff. But first off, we have the research from the community day, which this should have backgrounds, I think. First one is not shiny. This, I don't know the CPs, by the way, for the 100%. Hopefully you guys got the 100%. And then tomorrow we should be able to claim the very last Totodile. So I've waited like a couple of these days to try and claim them on a video, but now it works out to where we'll be able to do that. First one is a 480 that doesn't have the background. Pretty decent IVs. Maybe that's a good thing. Let's actually claim stuff from the Pokestops as well, just simply because I want to pick up the more of those. Quancher, first one is not shiny. 460. Ooh. I feel like 460 is not bad at all, because I think I had a 444 before and it wasn't that bad. So what's a 460? That's got to be good. Hopefully it is. Let me know in the comments as well. Did you guys get a shiny of this? Ooh, at 96. I was able to get at least one of these shiny, which was sick. We'll definitely have to do that Team Rocket for sure before I go in. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Let me power up Pokemon 3 times just to get some free Ultra Balls. But Caterpie is a new Dynamax in Pokemon Go, which is pretty cool. I think I did a couple of those, but you'll probably see it later in this video. But Caterpie is a Dynamax. Now, it's pretty cool because we haven't gotten a bug type yet for Dynamaxes. So now that we got the what was it? Caterpie, sorry. Once we got Caterpie, now we have officially a bug Pokemon. Now, I'm assuming they'll add Scizor to the Dynamax raids, or Scyther, one of the two. But I'm assuming they'll probably be hard to take out. Like, I'm assuming that Gigantamax Scizor is probably what they'll do. That's just a guess, by the way. Ooh, by the way, I didn't know Alolan Meowth gave you boosted Stardust. For some reason, I thought it was just normal. Bouffalant is not shiny. I gasped because we have the Maractus, but we don't have the Sigilyph, and we don't have the Bouffalant. That's the Unova regional Pokemon. So, unfortunately, those were not shiny. Let's check the final. Ooh, Carvana. Dude, we had a lot of Carvana research, but none of them was shiny. All right, let's see if this one has a background. I have a slight feeling it's not gonna, but and it wasn't shiny either way. But let's see if it has a background. That would be sick. I mean, the last community day, I think we didn't get a background, which was the few Coco. I don't think we got a background shiny for that. This one doesn't have a back, so it's only one of them that gives you a background. That's pretty interesting. Okay. For some reason, I thought it wasn't like that, but I guess it is. If we could reach that, that'd be sick. But unfortunately, we are a little bit too far. I don't really want to record in front of the gym. But we claimed all that. Let's see what we get from the research. See if we get anything at least. Catch 10 grass types. No thanks. We're gonna do this though. We'll do this, yeah. I was gonna spin this out, but I guess we'll just do this. Heatran is back in Pokemon Go. It's, you know what, it's an interesting one, Pokemon for sure. Heatran isn't like the best like attacker wise, but it has a pretty cool shiny, I'm not gonna lie. And I have like a lot of like, I wouldn't say nostalgia for it, but I remember watching like old Mystic 7 and other people doing the raids, and I'm getting like Shundos and stuff. Like, it's, people get pretty lucky when it comes to Heatran. But Heatran is a fire and a metal type. So try to do math. I don't know the best counters, but we'll get to it soon. I'll have to look them up because I'm not gonna lie, I do not. Well, I'll figure it out. But assumingly, since it's a fire metal, water is probably not gonna be too bad. Good against metal. Ooh, okay. I have no clue because it's very contradicting. Because I wouldn't want to use a dark type because it's fairy, or because it's fire, but I wouldn't want to use fairy. I don't know. Okay, I got the Moonguy's Beam. I was about to say, bro. So we're doing a Darumaka, by the way. Darumaka is a really good shadow Pokemon. Like, it's pretty, or Darmanitan, I should say. The evolution of Darumaka. It's a pretty good Pokemon when it comes to it being a good attacker. So if you ever have a chance to get a fire shadow Darumaka, go for it. 100%. Is there an Alolan shadow Darumaka? I don't think that's out yet. I don't know. We'll check the CPs on this. 288. Ooh, I don't think that's that good. We'll check though. There's a lot of people at the gym, bro. It's like 1 o'clock, March, or maybe it's spring break. I don't know. I'm too old now. 19. I'm too old to know. See, that's not the IVs you want, but I have a decent Darumaka that I would use. Any good research? Hatch an egg. Am I hatching one? Not anytime soon. Okay, I'm gonna come back to y'all and we'll go over Caterpie or Heatran. One of the two. I'll be back. All right, after doing some research, for one, there's a new community. I guess we'll make that a different video because I gotta start uploading more. But Pidgey, not Shiny. Let's go over the Heatran counter. So Heatran is a new Pokemon that's coming to Pokemon Go. So now let's go over some of the Pokemon that you would want to use for Heatran. So Heatran is a fire and a steel. And after doing research, grounds is the best type. So what Pokemon do you want to use? First one would obviously be Primal Groudon. Primal Groudon would be the best Pokemon to use. But if you don't have a Primal Groudon, which I'm surprised I have this one, but if you don't have a Primal Groudon that's all good, you can use a Mega Garchomp. Either one of these work. They are both fantastic. As well as Shadow Garchomp is fantastic to use as well. And you can still get this, and all you have to do is go to a Team Rocket Grunt and get a Gible, which, this is off topic, but hopefully one of these days we get a Shadow Shiny Gible. That would be pretty sick. But Shadow Garchomp is a really insane one to use. Even normal Garchomp is good to use. Same thing for just a normal Groudon type. That will work either way. Whether that's a Shadow Groudon, Primal, or the normal. Either three of them work. Same thing for Garchomp. Rhyperior is not bad since it could have ground type attacks. Same thing for Shadow Mamoswine. That's not bad to use as well. So we have Mudslap, Bulldoze, or High Horsepower. This is a Shadow. It's pretty decent. And if you don't know, Shadow Pokemon do more damage than normal Pokemon. So there's that. And then Swampert could be one of them. Now, I don't have a specific good attacks for it, but you could do it for Swampert since it is a ground type attack you could use. Landorus is a decent one to use as well. Now, I don't have this ready, but if you need it, this would work for you as well. So that would be my best counters possible. Even Excadrill, if you really wanted to, you could use Excadrill with Mudshot and Drill Run. Those could be not too bad, but my biggest recommendations would be Groudon, Rhyperior, Garchomp, or Mamoswine. Those would be the couple that I would personally recommend for you guys. But more stuff that's coming to Pokemon Go is this Discover Pokemon in Various Forms. It starts April 3rd at 10 a.m. and it goes all the way to April 7th. Now, the event details is 2 times XP for catching Pokemon, increased chances to encounter Shiny East Shellos and Shiny West Shellos in their respective regions. Odd, but okay. Pokemon debut, the Wild Bull Pokemon Paldean Tauros is going to be making its debut in Pokemon Go. So there's a couple forms. There's the Combat Breed Paldean Tauros from Iberian Peninsula. Then there's the Blaze Breed Paldean Tauros from the East Hemisphere. And then the Aqua Breed Paldean Tauros from the West Hemisphere. A Striking Shadow, as well as... whoa, okay. There's going to be a research will encounter mythical Pokemon Marshadow. If you've already caught a Marshadow, completing the special research will award you with Marshadow candy instead. Cool. Okay, so there's more Marshadow candies that you can gain as well. So if I go to Marshadow, yeah, I already have one. It's kind of bad IVs. Would have been kind of cool to get a second one. But that event is going to be coming soon to Pokemon Go as well. So good luck to people going for that. There's probably going to be more videos because I think Mega Audino is going to be coming to Pokemon Go. I'll have to make a video about that. So stay tuned. Thank y'all so much for showing up into today's YouTube video. God bless. Jesus loves y'all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.